Well, hello everyone, it's Letitia with Barefruit Gardening. I hope that you're doing well. So we are setting up our Worm Factory 360. It was a gift given to me by a farmer friend, and so I'm really excited. She knew or looked on my Instagram and saw that I was breeding worms, and so this is going to be really cool. So let me show you the setup so far. This thing is pretty light. I mean, just, you know, I put the spigot in. It was really easy to install. It's closed right now. Apparently they say open it and put something under it. I think it's called lechin, or the lechin. I'm sure I'm pronouncing it wrong. But the liquid that comes out is probably anaerobic. It's probably not something that you should use on your plants. It really just lets you know that your worm farm is too wet, and but some people do use it. I don't know. I've never been in this position, so I'll let you know when it happens, or if it happens, and tell you how it smells and all of it. Because if it smells, if it has an odor, that's bad. We don't want that in our composting bins, in our worm farms. So it comes with a lid that doesn't clamp on. It just sets on top. Like that, and you know, yeah, that's it. So right now I'm just getting the bedding ready for the worms. We have about 250 European night crawlers that are going to go in here, and so far all of this stuff came with the kit except the cardboard pieces. You can see the cardboard. On the bottom, I just layered with newspaper. Paper towel, because I didn't have any newspaper. But you could put newspaper on the bottom. And then I mixed, the peat moss came with the kit. I mixed it with cardboard that I had, some shredded cardboard. So that's what you see here. And that's all I've done so far. I wanted to show you the next steps. So apparently, we're supposed to mix in a bit of this pumice, and this is rock dust. Worms have a gizzard, and they need some type of grit to process the food. So that's what the rock dust does. Pumice is this is new to me, but I'm going to use it because it says so. But the instructions are pretty straightforward. So let me open these bags, and I'll come right back, and we'll go ahead and dump some of this in and mix it in real well. All right, so I already didn't follow directions very well, but it says in a bowl to mix all these things together. So a tablespoon of rock dust and half of the bag of pumice. So I'm just going to mix that all together. I'm just going to spread it out best I can and mix it in. It has some newspaper that came in there as well. Put that in there. And I put the whole bag of peat moss because I didn't follow directions. But it said to put a half of the peat moss. I just don't be following directions, y'all. So please follow the directions so you have a, higher chance of having a better experience. Don't do what I do. And it comes with this really cool little gadget, but I like to use my hands. But you could use this to kind of mix it in. All right. All right, and so again, I'm not following directions, and I'm not telling you to do this. I'm just showing you what I did. So I already have some worms, and the idea is that you get this bedding going so that it can be ready and prepped for the worms before they arrive. And just to kind of spice it up just a bit, I added some of the soil from my existing worm bins to this worm bin to hopefully start to generate some microbial activity. I don't even know if I said that right. So the microbes, right, that are in the soil. So I added some of the soil, and in that soil there are already leaves that are breaking down and things like that. So again, there are no worms. I just added some of the soil from the existing farm. And that's it. It's pretty simple. That's all it takes. So this is ready. When my worms get here, they're gonna have a nice little cuddly space. The soil level in here is not very high. Y'all can see that I didn't fill this all the way up, and there's not enough material in the kit to fill this bin all the way up with soil. So apparently they only need 4 to 6 inches. Now this ain't 4 to 6 inches either. So I'm interested to see, you know, how this works out. I'm sure to be fine. I'm ready to try it out, and I'm very grateful that I get to try different types of containers, because I'm an urban farmer, and so, you know, and farming in a very, very small space as well, and definitely in my house. It's winter time, so I didn't want these guys outside and risk that they freeze to death, because I do not have a heated structure outside. So that's why I'm doing all this inside. So this is perfect for indoors. I'm not sponsored by Worm Farm Factory 360 by any means. This was a gift. I'm just sharing with you all. So thank you so much for watching. When the worms arrive, we will move forward with putting them in and I will let you all, of course, experience that with me. It never gets old to invite new worms to the farm, and just to be able to have all those beautiful worm castings. I can't wait to see how this does. So thank you all so much. Till next time, talk to you soon.